I've never really been able to get away from working with wood, and I've never really wanted to. It's always been my medium. I think I'm a bit of an artist at heart. My name is Wayne Teethart. I'm a carpenter. Reminds me of my grandpa's shop back, when I was little, and spending days and summers over there just building stuff. My art is just trying to show off the natural beauty of wood. It's just one of those natural things that is beautiful and easy to make look good. It's not some abstract idea that I'm trying to convey. That's one that my wife and I argue a bit. She's also very much a functional artist, so with her pottery, she doesn't do a lot of abstract. I really like texture, the texture of grain and wood. As it wears, you get even more texture. So especially on fur, you get these hard and soft grains that when it wears, the hard ones don't wear out as fast as the soft, so you see the grain even more. And so that's kind of what we're going for with some of it. We helped along by wire brushing or sandblasting kind of, and it comes like that, but as it ages, it gets even more cool. And also just the colors we just oiled everything, so the color gets richer and darker, and starting with recycled, it already has a bit of that patina, but it gets even more as you get lots of UV on it and just life. We really like the story behind it and just adding to the story with our own life. And Prairie Lakes have such a special quality in that, it's this place where everybody's drawn to because everything else is so. Ultimately, I think it's the memories I have of going to Crooked Lake when I was a kid, and spending the weekends there, and that was like my happy place as a child. But I think in the back of my head, I always knew I'd end up near a lake somewhere. For this specific house, we definitely had a philosophy. Like, we wanted a relaxed Prairie beach. We combined a little bit of the coastal beach themes in a bit of the colors with the white and dark shakes and lots of relaxed colors. But also then with like the kind of the low sloped typical prairie cottage that you see at a lot of lakes, it still has that traditional to here kind of look. And then with the recycled grain elevator timbers, that's part of our prairie kind of theme too. And live in Regina Beach. It's our fourth house. Second place, which was a really nice spot, a nice little house that we totally redid, but just not big enough for us to have the family in, and we really like to have a garden. We ended up here, and then with the garden and the green space and everything, it's just too perfect. The theory on our place was to reuse as much as we can. All of our siding is reused, shakes. The old siding we turned into the trim for all of our windows. Inside we used recycled hemlock from an old bank ceiling. It was big 3x4-inch boards that we resawed and made into the cabinets. Oh yeah, we have recycled hardwood in the master bedroom and the living room. So lots of recycled and just natural materials that we really wanted it to look lived in and to keep looking even better as it got worn. Like we like the worn in feel, and the natural materials really lend themselves to that. They just, as the wood wears and gets, smoother and worn out looking, it just looks better to us. I mean, I didn't count my time in the original kind of budget figures, so I just try to ignore the fact that it's taken 5 years of my life. Although it's been great, and the kids have helped a ton, and Kristen's always helping me out, so it's something we do together. Yeah, if you start considering your hours, it's not a lot cheaper to reuse, but it's a lot more satisfying. I really like it, the way everything's turned out. So. The lake is what, draws me, and when it's hot out, going, the 5-minute walk down to the water and laying there is just why we live here. And and being able to have this place and being able to entertain and have beach days with all our friends is also a big part of it. But the small town atmosphere for the kids, and they have a great school here, and it's so many things. Realistically, when it's done, there will be new projects that come up,